Hello guys, today I wanted to play this game Nevergrave the Witch and the Curse. As I understand, this game was made by the creators of Palworld, and I do not like Palworld very much. I do not even like Pokemons, but this game caught my attention because it's very similar to Hollow Knight. But actually, this game has a lot of differences from Hollow Knight. It's a kind of roguelike and Metroidvania. To be honest, this is the first roguelike I have played in my life. This game made me suffer a lot because it's very repetitive. If you die, you have to repeat the run. I have been playing for 40 hours and I still cannot finish the game because the final boss is very hard. But no shit, I promise. If someday I finish this game, I will never play it again, unless the devs release a DLC or something like that. I will save my backups for the future if that happens. That way, I will not have to play the game again from the beginning. By the way, I will make a prediction. Silksong Sea of Sorrow will be released between August and September. Let's see what happens. And yes, I know, I owe you the final video of Terraria. I just want to make an epic ending consistent with the quality standard I am looking for. The tutorial boss showed up, but unfortunately, it expanded my domain. Somehow I appeared in a church. The lore of this game is very simple. A witch dropped me from the tower I lived in, causing several disasters in this world. I ran into a nun who gave me a healing potion, encouraging me to explore the ruins and go to the village. The witch, me, has a curse. She cannot die. My mission is to recover my soul from the evil witch who stole it from me. The village was destroyed, but the villagers would help me find my way, so I helped them remove the rubble. This lady taught me how to build, and the knight gave me money as a compensation. I built a research station that would help me learn how to build more facilities. Bought a spell to perform magic attacks. The inventor gave me the Pillar of Combat. It was like a skill tree that required certain materials to improve my combat abilities. At first I did not think that it would be very important for progress. What a mistake. I realized that the facilities I was researching would be reflected in the lamps of the church. In the ruins I found a portal on enemies who attacked me from a distance. The level design is not bad, but it could be better. The inventor gave me the Pillar of Survival. I suppose you already know how it works. You guys are very smart too. Oh, and I died. A lot of times. And the worst part of all, I had to repeat the run again. I could have obtained this item, but I did not know how to get in through that hole. This statue that you see here helps you create builds for each run. Each run has different builds, so each run will be different from the previous one. But that does not change the fact that you waste a lot of time repeating each run over and over again. Also because these buffs are not permanent. They reset when you die. Things like this were the reason for my descent into madness. So I think my problem has nothing to do with the game, but with the whole roguelike genre itself. Honestly, at this point I only wanted to drop the game, but I said to myself, no puedo dejar que un juego me gane, which translated into English means I cannot let this game beat me. So I think that was the catalyst. As I said, I thought it would be more similar to Hollow Knight, but nothing to do. As you can see, I also have the ability to possess corpses. I would say this is symbiosis, but it's not. Symbiosis is when both subjects benefit from each other. In this case, the other subject is dead, so it does not apply. I crossed the door and arrived at a kind of save point where I could buy more healing potions. Then I entered a room where I met this girl who told me the obvious. The door was closed, but I could open it somehow. Turns out when I crossed the first sub-area, one of the locks was deactivated. If I wanted to unlock the rest, I had to cross another 2 sub-areas. Then I learned how to plant tomatoes, and also how to eat. If I ate tomatoes, it would increase my health bar. It was not possible to access these doors without completing the previous areas. I ran into this girl again and she gave me the swift knife. A black shit attacked me. I researched more facilities. The cauldron was the most important because it was used to craft very important items. So I returned to the dungeons. I got trapped in a room where I fought more enemies, found the magma surge, crossed a maze and gained an item which granted me the ability to dash, disabled the second lock, the knight gave me the oiled ore. I arrived at the third sub area where I was greeted by a robot with its laser beam, but I defeated it with my magic. Unlocked the magma surge, crossed an obstacle that led to a secret sub-area, an aquatic one. On the road I met the shopkeeper who offered me several useful items, and I do not know how I survived this, but somehow I did. This would be more peaceful if only my HP were full. Well guys, the rest of the video will be the boss fight of this area. You can stay or leave. This game made me so depressed that I do not even want you to see how much I suffered.
me lo follé todo.